Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your bro, Richie Rich here. Today's video is now part 6 on the Cadillac Dorado. Today's video is now the turn of the Gen 6 version from 1963 to 1964. So before I get started, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you literally don't want to make brand new uploads. Sorry for repeating myself, it's just I'm tired right now. Couldn't wake up after last night, literally spent, I was so late doing the videos. Like, I was supposed to do my video yesterday, or I think, but unfortunately I was so tired, I didn't have the power to, I didn't have the energy to legit do the video, but thankfully I have full energy, so I can do the video right now. So, I'm like halfway done with this Cadillac video, so still got more to do, but I will get to the end as much as I can as possible. Trust me, I will do it. I'm not gonna let you down. I will get to the end of it, even if it kills me. I promise you, I will do it. So today is now the turn of the Gen 6 Dorado from 1963 to 1964. Okay, so before I get started, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you literally don't want to make brand new uploads. Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the Gen 6 Dorado from 1963 to 1964. Here we go. Overviews first, as always. So let's do it. So model years. Model years is from 63 to 64. So model years is from 63 to 64. Assembly is in Detroit, Michigan. Designer was Bill Mitchell. God rest his soul. May rest in peace. So designer Bill Mitchell. May rest in peace. God bless and God rest his soul. Body and chassis next. Body style is a two-door convertible. Can't get it as a coupe even if you wanted to. They only do it as a convertible version for the Gen 6. Body style is a two-door convertible. So a two-door convertible. Layout is the proper layout of front engine rear-wheel drive. The platform is a C body. And it's related to these 5 vehicles. 3 of them are Cadillacs, 2 of them are not, but they're still American. So for the Cadillacs, we got the 60 special. Say 60 special, DeVille, and Series 62. And also related to the Gen 6 Dorado was both the Buick Electra, and also Bill 98. Powertrains next. So for the motor, 2 types you could choose from an overhead valve V8. It's both a 6.4 liter 390, and so 6.4 liter 390, and so 6.4 liter 390, and a 7 liter 429. Transmissions. For 63, you get a 4-speed Hydra automatic. It's a Hydra-matic automatic. Kind of rhythm going on. So it kind of rhymes, Hydra-matic and automatic. Kind of. So for 1963, you get a 4-speed automatic. And for 1964, you get a 3-speed TH400 automatic. So can't get it with a manual even if you wanted to, unfortunately, but oh well, it is what it is. So for 63, you get a 4-speed Hydra, and for 64, you get a 3-speed TH400, both automatics. So for 63, you get a 4-speed Hydra So for 63, you get a 4-speed Hydra. So for 63, you get a 4-speed Hydra. 64, you get a 3-speed TH 400. Dimensions is almost kind of the same as the previous Cadillacs, but somewhat different, I guess. So for the wheelbase, we got 3,289 millimeters, 129.5 inches. Say 129.5 inches. Length between 5,664 to 5,677 millimeters, 223 to 223.5 inches. So 13 millimeters, 0.5 inch difference there. Because the one in 1963 is shorter than the one in 1964, which was longer. So the difference in those 13 millimeters, 0.5 inches. Width between 2019 to 2024, so 2019 to 2024 millimeters, between 79.5 to 79.7 inches. So the difference in those 5 millimeters, 0.2 inches. God, time flies by from those years, 2019 to 2024. 6-year difference, that's crazy. Man, honestly, time flies, I'll tell you now. I don't believe it. So it's just crazy. So width between 2019, so 2019 to 2024 millimeters, 79.5 to 79.7 inches. 6 millimeter, 0.2 inch difference there. Curb weight between it's pretty much the same as the previous El Dorado, between 4,800, so 4,800 to 5,000 pounds. 2,200 to 2,300 kilos. 200 pounds, 100 kilo difference there. Ow, that's just my wrist. Ow, God. Say 4,800 to 5,000 pounds. So 4,800 to 5,000 pounds. Say 4,800 to 5,000 pounds. 200 pound difference there. 2,200 to 2,300 kilos. Say 2,200 to 2,300 kilos there. 100 kilo difference there. Okay, so moving on next. So the first one is 1963. Here we go. So in 63 the El Dorado Biarritz joined the Cadillac 60 Special. So joined both the Cadillac 60 Special and the Series 75 as the only Caddy models with Fleetwood bodies. So as the only Caddy models with Fleetwood bodies, thus acquiring the both the Fleetwood wreath and crest, both the Fleetwood wreath and crest on its rear quarters, and Fleetwood rocker panel moldings. Say and Fleetwood rocker panel moldings. Say and Fleetwood rocker panel moldings. Say Fleetwood rocker panel moldings. the 63 Eldorado, the 63 Eldorado, was also the first Fleetwood bodied convertible since the Series 75 stopped offering both two-door and four-door, both two-door and four-door, so both two and four-door convertible body, so both both two and four-door convertible body styles in production of the Series 90 with a V16 motor ceased in 1941. In overall terms, the 63 Cadillac, the 63 Caddy was essential to so in overall terms, the 63 Cadillac, the 63 Caddy was the 63 Caddy was essentially the same as the previous year. The completely redesigned body imparted both a bolder and more angular look. The front fenders projected 4.625 inches further forward than in 1962, than in the previous year, while the excuse me, than in 62, while the tail fins were trimmed down somewhat to provide a lower profile. Body side sculpting was eliminated in further, well, not further, in favor of smoother, flatter, in favor of smoother, flatter, flatter slap sides. So smoother, flatter sides. So smoother, flatter slap sides. There we go. Smoother, flatter slap sides. The slightly V-shaped radiator grill. So V-shaped radiator grill was both taller and now incorporated outer extensions that swept below both the dual headlights and housed small circular front parking lights. The Eldorado also had a rectangular front and rear grille pattern that it again shared with the Fleetwood 60 Special. A total of 143 sorry, I can't talk. A total of 143 options, including bucket seats with either wool, leather, or nylon upholstery. Either both wool, leather, or nylon upholstery fabrics, and wood veneer facings on the dash, doors, and seat backs. So, and wood veneer facings on the dash, doors, on the dash doors and seat backs. Set an all-time record for interior appointment choices. Standard equipment was the same as the previous year. The motor was entirely changed. Though both the displacement and output remain the same. The 6.4 liter 390 V8. So 6.4 liter 390 overhead valve V8 and 325 horsepower. Not too bad. Okay, last one is 1964, and then that will be it for today. For today, the Eldorado received a the Eldorado received a minor facelift for 64. The main visual cue indicating an Eldorado Biarritz rather than a DeVille, rather than a DeVille convertible, was simply the lack of fender skirts. New up front was a biangular biangular grill that formed so an so a biangular grill that formed a V that formed a V shape so V shape um along both its both its vertical and horizontal planes. Not planes, sorry. Oh yeah, it is planes. Sorry. So vertical and horizontal. So vertical and horizontal planes bisected. So bisected by a central body colored horizontal bar. Outer grill extension panels again housed both the parking and both the outer grill extension panels again outer grill extension panels outer grill extension panels again housed both the parking outer grill extension panels again housed both the parking and cornering lights. It's the 17th it was the 17th it was the 7 it was the 17th consecutive year it was the 17th consecutive year for the Cadillac tail fins with a new fine blade with a new fine blade with a new fine blade design fine blade des- so fine blades design fine blade design carrying so with a new fine blade design carrying on the tradition. Performance improvements, including a larger 7 liter 7 liter 429 V8 motor were the dominant changes dominant changes for the model run. Equipment features were the same as in 63 for the most part. So the parts they had were quite a few parts. So it had something called comfort control. So comfort control, a completely automatic heating and air conditioning system. So air conditioning system. Air conditioning system. Controlled controlled by a controlled by a dial thermostat so dial thermostat on the instrument panel was also as an industry first. Say what? So was also as an industry first. The motor was bumped to 7 liters, so 429 so 429 cubic inches with 340 horsepower available. The same as a Mark V Supra, but that was way too modern by almost 60 years, and handles much better with better brakes and suspension, is lighter and more compact and just more modern and futuristic and easier to use and all that kind of stuff. So the motor was bumped to 7 liters, 429 So to a 7-liter 429 V8 with 340 horsepower. So 340 horsepower available. Performance gains for the new motor showed performance gains for the new motor performance increase for the new motor performance increase for the new motor. So performance increase for the new motor showed best in the lower range at 20 to 50 miles an hour. So 30 miles an hour. So 30 mile an hour difference there. Traffic driving speeds. So a new technical feature was the turbo hydro gearbox. So was the turbo hydro gearbox also used in both the DeVille and the 60 special. Last part, and I'll end it there for today. Series 62, so Series 62, so Series 62, 6275, 6275, and the commercial chassis, the commercial chassis continued with the old Hydromatic until 1960 until 1965. Say until 1965. Okay, so that'll be it for today. So for my next El Dorado video will be about the Gen 7. So the Gen 7 version from 1965. So 1965. So 1965 to 1966. So for my next El Dorado video will be about the Gen 7 from 1965. So 1965 to 1965 to 1966. Say 1965 to 1966. Okay, so that'll be it for today. I'll be back as soon as I can. Maybe. I don't know, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, so that'll be it. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell, and hit all so you alert of when I make brand new uploads. Okay, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys a little later in the next video. But until then, stay safe. Have a great morning, and also have a great day. And I'll see you guys a little later, and I'll see you guys soon, or maybe a little later in the next video. So take care, folks. Take care, folks. Stay safe out there. Take care, folks. Stay safe out there. Take care, folks. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys a little later. Peace out. Peace out, folks.